I stood at the edge of the group photo, smiling like I belonged, like the last 10 years of silence, betrayal, and rejection had never happened. But as the photographer counted down, my sister turned to me and hissed, "You don't belong here anymore, Nate. This reunion is for family." The flash went off, but I had already turned away. My smile faded. So did my mercy. 10 years ago, I was just a broke college dropout with a duffel bag of broken dreams and a heart full of loyalty. When Dad died suddenly, I was the only one who stayed behind to take care of Mom. My siblings, Elise, Jordan, and Marcus, went on with their lives, building their careers, their marriages, their vacations in Europe. They'd send the occasional check, sure, but the real weight of grief, hospital bills, and crumbling emotions fell on me. And when Mom passed 2 years later, they didn't even show up to the funeral. Said they were too busy. Elise sent flowers. What followed was silence. No calls. No messages. No invitations. And then, one day, I saw it. A group photo posted online. My 3 siblings, their families, even cousins I hadn't seen in years, smiling at the annual family reunion. A tradition we swore would always include everyone. Everyone but me. At first, I told myself it was a mistake. Maybe they forgot. Maybe it was miscommunication. But as the years passed, and each summer brought new photos, bigger groups, new decorations, different cities, it became clear. I had been erased. But while they partied and toasted in mountain cabins and beachside villas, I was working 16 hours a day building something that mattered. I started a small logistics company. Then another. I learned to invest, to negotiate, to expand. Pain became my fuel. Success became my weapon. And 10 years later, I owned a $20 million estate that overlooked the hills they once called too expensive for us. And I bought it, just for me. The invitation came last spring. A neatly folded card, gold-trimmed and expensive. "Dear Nathaniel, the family reunion will be held in your city this year. We would love to reconnect and catch up. Elise, Jordan, and Marcus miss you dearly." I nearly laughed myself sick. Miss me? Or miss what I had become? I said nothing. I didn't RSVP, but I had other plans. I bought out the venue they planned to use. Then, I built something better. A mansion on 12 acres, with marble floors and a gate system that could hold back a riot. And 1 week before the reunion, I sent them an invitation. Change of plans. Reunion at my new home. 1 night only. They came. Of course, they did. 3 black SUVs pulled up to the gates like a royal procession. Laughter, music, their fake excitement leaking through the intercom. I watched them through the cameras. I could almost hear their voices again. Elise's mocking tone, Jordan's condescending smirk, Marcus pretending to care. They rang the bell. And I let them wait. 5 minutes. Then 10. Then I spoke through the speaker. "You forgot me for a decade. But I didn't forget anything. Tonight, the reunion is canceled. For you." The gates remained closed. Their smiles vanished. Elise started yelling. Marcus cursed. Jordan called me selfish. And for a moment, I felt nothing. Just silence. No joy. No justice. Only a hollow echo in my chest. I turned and walked back into the mansion. No champagne. No celebration. Just cold marble, tall ceilings, and one man alone with his revenge. Years have passed. They never reached out again. I've built an empire, but every mirror reflects the same face. A man who won, but lost the one thing that mattered more than victory. Peace. There were no apologies. No regrets from them. But also, no closure for me. I didn't forgive. I didn't forget. And that's exactly why I still wake up at 3 a.m. in a bed far too big, wondering whether revenge was worth this much silence. Moral of the story. Revenge may build empires, but it rarely heals the heart that built them.